Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putra Pratama, and this time I will explain about passive voice. And let's go. Next, definition of passive voice. Passive voice is a form of sentence where the subject of the sentence takes action, not takes action, unlike active voice which focuses on the party doing the action, doer of action. This form focus more on the party or subject that receive the result of an action, receiver of action. Oke, jadi kalimat aktif adalah bentuk kalimat yang subjek kalimatnya mengambil tindakan, bukan tindakan berbeda dengan active voice yang berfokus pada pihak yang melakukan tindakan. Bentuk ini lebih berfokus pada pihak atau objek yang menerima hasil dari suatu tindakan. Oke, next. Active voice. He reads novel in his room. Pasif. Dalam kebentuk pasifnya berubah the novel are read by him in his room. My friend reads a letter. A letter are written by my friend. I am sleep well last night. I was sleep well last night. I am makes the cookies. Dan bentuk pasifnya, the cookies were made by me. The teacher was told her. She has been told by her teacher. Took the example above, it can be seen that in passive voice, the subject, the object contained in the active voice will become the subject. Will the subject receive a certain action or action? Jadi dari contoh di atas dapat dilihat bahwa pada passive voice, objek yang terdapat pada active voice akan menjadi subjek, sedangkan subjeknya menerima sebuah aksi atau tindakan tertentu. Like a letter is written by my friend. This sentence defines that a letter was written by a friend. It can be seen in the sentence that the letter received an action from my friend that is written down. Seperti kita lihat di contoh a letter is written by my friend. Kalimat ini menjelaskan bahwa sebuah surat ditulis oleh temannya. Dapat dilihat dalam kalimat tersebut bahwa surat menerima sebuah aksi dari temanku, yaitu tulis. Next. Passive voice formulas. Just like other sentences in English, the passive voice also has a formula that must be applied. This formula is closely related to the tenses in English. The following is the passive voice formula based on existing tense. Jadi rumus passive voice sama seperti kalimat-kalimat dalam bahasa Inggris lainnya. Kalimat passive voice juga memiliki rumus yang harus diterapkan. Rumus tersebut tentu berhubungan dengan tenses yang ada dalam bahasa Inggris. Jadi berikut di bawah ini rumus passive voice berdasarkan tenses yang ada. Yang pertama, the first simple present tense. Formula subject plus am or is or are plus verb 3. Example, a letter is written. The next, simple past tense. Subject plus was plus or were plus verb 3. Example, a letter was written. Next, present continuous tense. Subject plus am or is or are plus being plus verb 3. Example, a letter is being written. Next, past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus being plus verb 3. Example, a letter was being written. And future continuous tense. Subject plus will be plus verb 3. Example, a letter will be written. Past future continuous tense. Subject plus would or sold plus verb 3. A letter sold written. Present perfect continuous. Subject plus have or has plus been plus verb 3. A letter has been written. And past perfect continuous. Subject plus had plus been plus verb 3. Example, a letter had been written. Future perfect continuous. Subject plus would plus have plus been plus verb 3. Example, a letter would have been written. Past future perfect continuous. Formula subject plus would or sold plus have plus been plus verb 3. And example, a letter should have been written. Next. Passive voice example. After learning about the passive voice formulas according to the existing tense, next is to look at some examples of passive voice sentence. Passive sentence. Here are some passive voice example according to the existing tense. Oke, jadi di bawah ini merupakan contoh-contoh dari passive voice. Nah, setelah mempelajari mengenai rumus-rumus passive voice sesuai dengan tenses yang ada keterangan di atas, selanjutnya adalah melihat beberapa contoh kalimat pasif. Jadi berikut ini beberapa passive voice example sesuai dengan tenses yang ada. And the first, simple present. Some fruits are eaten by my friends. My phone was thrown to the floor last week. The film is recommended by his cousin. And next, simple past. I was followed by an advertisement in the banner. He was already down. They were hurt by all of their friend. Next. And next, present continuous. My bike is being faked by my father last night. The computer is being used by my sister. Her books are being borrowed by me. And past continuous. She was being told by her mother about their family problems. We were being confused by the new rules in the school. The tasks were being done by us. And future continues. The pasta will be cooked by my mother tomorrow morning. The last part of my favorite series will be released next week. She will be gone tomorrow afternoon. And past future continues. They would be rewarded for the achievement. The bag should be sold by the end of December. Some books should be returned to the library as soon as possible. Next. Okay, next. Passive voice function. The use of passive sentence in English certainly has a purpose of function like other sentence. Then, what does it do? Let's look at some of the functions of the following passive voice. Viewing an interest of focusing on a subject or object that is given an action or action. If the active voice focuses on a subject or object that perform on an action or action, then this is the opposite of the passive voice in which the subject or object receive the action or action. When using the passive voice, you can put more emphasis on what the doer of an action or action is. This emphasis usually uses by, which refers to the giver of action or action against the subject or object. Oke, jadi penggunaan passive voice. Pemilihan penggunaan antara kalimat aktif maupun pasif tergantung pada keadaan. Penggunaan kalimat pasif dalam bahasa Inggris tentunya memiliki sebuah tujuan atau fungsi. Seperti kalimat-kalimat lainnya. Lalu, what does it do? Lalu apa fungsinya? Mari kita simak beberapa fungsi dari kalimat pasif berikut ini. Yang pertama, viewing and interesting or focusing. Jadi yang pertama melihat sebuah ketertarikan atau berfokus kepada sebuah subjek atau objek yang diberi sebuah aksi atau tindakan. Apabila active voice berfokus pada sebuah subjek atau objek yang melakukan sebuah aksi atau tindakan, maka hal ini kebalikan dengan passive voice, yang mana subjek atau objek lah yang menerima aksi atau tindakan. Jadi yang kedua, when using the passive voice, saat menggunakan passive voice, kalian dapat lebih menekankan siapa atau apa pelaku dari sebuah aksi atau tindakan. Penekanan ini biasa menggunakan by yang mengacu pada sang pemberi aksi atau tindakan terhadap subjek atau objek. Next. Okay, thank you for attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.